We're going to go over the operation and features of the Swadesir 16BC hydraulic pipe bender. It's a hydraulic pipe bender that comes with a full set of tooling for sizes from 3/8 up to 2-inch pipe. The tooling that you see here comes standard with the machine. The bender operates basically by putting your pipe into the tooling, and the tooling pushes the pipe out through the two outboard supports to create a radius bend. We can also make special tooling that can conform to special radiuses if you need to. As I said before, this 16BC hydraulic tube bender or pipe bender, depending on the tooling, comes with a full set of tooling. As you see here, this is the 2-inch die that helps you bend I can't remember the radius, but it bends a set radius, and we can change this radius to a customer's needs for special radius. You have your 2-inch, then your 1.5 inch, and sets all the way down to 3/8 of an inch. The 16BC bender is very simple to operate. Basically, you have an on-off switch here at the top. You have a speed adjustment here on the side and a return on the opposite side you can't see. I'll show you in a little bit. The speed adjust, you basically simply open it up or turn it backwards towards you to slow the ram down, to slow down the bending speed. Once the bend is complete, the automatic shut off, when it gets to this point, the limit switch will shut the machine off, and then you basically turn the valve on the back side and it will retract the ram. The automatic shut-off switch here can be adjusted and moved anywhere along this length. Basically, this is a stop for your stopping position. So once you have a bend, let's say you're bending 90 degrees and you lock this down, every time this switch hits the limit switch here, it shuts off, giving you the same degree of angle every time. The tooling basically just slides on the ram, as you see here. On the back side, it's just a hollow open spot, and it just slides in. It doesn't fit tight, it just slides on and then stays there. Actually pivots. It can pivot to self-center itself when it's bending the pipe. As I said before, once the tooling's in place, you open the valve and the tooling will retract back inside, ready to load your pipe. Once you have your pipe loaded in the die in between the rollers themselves, the outboards, as you see here, basically you just stick the pipe in one side, pull the tooling in to tighten it up on the rollers, and it's ready to perform. Basically all you're ready to do now is you just turn the machine on. Once the bend is to its desired position, as you see here, the bend has gone through, you've hit your stop, the machine's turned off, the tube is, or the pipe has been bent. You can again retract your tooling. And then remove the tube. Remove the tube and the tooling from the machine. As you can see, once the tooling has been removed, we spray our tooling down with lubricant to allow it to come off of the bend better, because if you don't, it's pretty tight compression in there. So you need to spray it down with some kind of lubricant, silicone, WD-40, something of that nature. Then once the tooling is removed, as you can see here, the bend is pretty much perfect. There's no flat spots on either side. What you'll find with a lot of hand benders that do basically the same thing with a hand pump made from China, they haven't quite mastered the tooling situation. So what you'll see is the tooling that they use will cause a flat spot on the back side of the bend. At Swadesir, we know what we're doing, so we've taken that out of play. As you can see, if you cut at this bend, if you cut it in half, the inside OD of this would be egg-shaped. It's egg-shaped inside, so the outside stays perfectly round.